Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Racha, Kodash. Honors to the apostles and elders, chiefly those of Great Millstone, other lion-minded elders in Israel that teach well, by whom I learn this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Barakim, to the whole for the elect house of David. Salutation to the Akim, laboring, ministering, week in, week out, highways, byways, chief base, the concourse, giving up your body as a living sacrifice unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, in all truth and sincerity. This is the brother Daniela, back with another quick lesson in the spirit, man. Just getting back from camp. It was on my spirit to bring out this short lesson, Lord willing. It's edifying, exhorting, and comforting in some way, shape, or form, right? What I want to touch on this lesson is, right, we know that Esau Edom's kingdom is coming to an end, right? Day by day, this kingdom is crumbling, man, right? And the Lord's been using Esau Edom, right, to bring forth judgment in the earth, man, right? Again, pursuing to the book of Job, 9th chapter, that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? So they've been judging the earth, right? Esau Edom, the Edomites have been judging the earth, starting with the head tribe Amalek, right? They've been judging the earth, and they've been judging the earth unrighteously, right? Unjust, right? Out of order, man. Right? The Lord's getting ready to pass that gavel or that hammer over to the saints, man, that they may judge the earth, man, right? Under Yahweh Shai, right? The saints. So this is a quick lesson. The spirit, Lord willing, again, is edifying. So let's start off in the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse, straight to the point, right? Verse 38, it says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou one blessing? My father bless me, even me also, O my father. And this is Esau, asking Isaac for a blessing, because Isaac had just blessed Jacob, right? Now Esau is basically begging for a blessing from Isaac, right? It says, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. Again, pursuing to Job, the 9th chapter, that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? It says, and by the sword they shall live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck, right? So one of Esau's blessings, as well as the fatness of the earth, right, was that he would rule by the sword, right? The sword going into the Heavenly Father's judgment, right? So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse, straight to the point, verse 13. It says, arise, O other one Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked. Which we know Esau Edom is likened to the border of wickedness, right? Esau Edom is the wicked, right? It says, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, right? Which is thy sword. The sword, again, going into to Esau's blessing, right? And the sword also synonymous with judgment from the Heavenly Father. So the Heavenly Father has been using these Edomites to judge the world, man, to jack us up, right? To, rule in unrighteousness, and with all these unrighteous decrees, And guess what, man? The Lord's getting ready to do away with his rulership, man. And he's getting ready to bring in the true judges of this earth, which is the elect, which is the saints of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, who will and are going to rule in righteousness, man. Right? So let's go to Jeremiah 50 and 23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken down? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations, right? Going into Babylon the Great, or the virgin daughter of Babylon, which is America, right? Which is run by who? Esau Edom, or Amalek, right? And we know that, Babylon the Great, or America, have been pushing out this Babylonian Jews throughout the four corners of the earth for centuries now, man. Right? And they've been judging the earth, man. They have been the sword, or that hammer, like it says, right, that the Heavenly Father's been using to judge the world, man. Again, to jack us up, right? It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? Right? When you talk about, when you imagine, for example, a court. I've had the misfortune of being in and out court, more times than I'd like to remember throughout my life, right? But in the court, you have the judge there, and they'll have the gavel, right, or the hammer, which they use to, to bring judgment. The judge be banging it down, order, right? So that's what the Heavenly Father's been using Esau Edom for, man, to bring forth his judgment, right? It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Yeah, now that hammer that's been laying down judgment and unrighteous judgment, right, is being cut asunder, man. And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because it was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that blessed Esau Edom with the fatness of the earth and the ruling of the earth by the sword, or by the hammer, right? But guess what? Now Esau Edom, right, America, even over here in the UK, man, right, they're not so much of a mighty power anymore, man. You look at what's going on over there in Babylon at the moment. It's like a third world country, man, right? The degradation, and straight up, look at places like Kensington, right, in Philadelphia, places over there in in California, Skid Row, San Francisco at the moment is looking like zombie land, right? And more, the neighboring cities and those major cities over there in Babylon look like third world countries, man. You got Esau Edom strung out on fentanyl, man, blues, But the hammer of the whole earth has been cut asunder, man, and is broken. So this man ain't got long left, man. This man ain't got long left, and that's that's what we out there letting our people know. Understanding that because this man ain't got long left, he's about to come down with great wrath, man. Like it reads in Revelation's 12th chapter, man. He knows that his kingdom is done. He knows that this is his last go round and his last go at rulership. So he's not gonna let it go easily, right? But we know that we got next, as we like to say, man. We got next, and he knows that. He knows that, man. It says, how is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken. Yeah, because all Esau Edom does, right? Understanding that, like, one of his traits is that he was like a cunning hunter, man. Esau was a man of the field. He was a cunning hunter, right? Laying traps and snares, man, right? But the Heavenly Father's got them in a trip bag, man. Because the Heavenly Father have been laying traps and snares while Esau's been laying traps and snares. It's like I did a lesson one time, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the title was something along the lines of, Satan's got his own children in a trip bag, and the children of Satan are the Edomites, man, right? And the spiritual demon Satan, we know that he works for the Heavenly Father, man. He's one of the Most High's most loyal subjects, right? But he's got a physical counterpart here on earth, who are the Edomites, right? And he's got them in a trick bag, man. He's been lying to them, right? And it says what in Obadiah? It says, the pride of their heart have deceived thee, right? It says, Babylon has become a desolation among the nations. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Yeah, he was not aware because they haven't got the spiritual eyes to see, man, right? Nor the spiritual ears to hear the words of this prophecy. And even though the elites, right, the ruling banking families, the 1%, even though they know that the Bible is true, right, like I said, the Heavenly Father's got them in a trip bag, man. And because their pride is so high, right, even though it's prophesied for their rule to end, they're still gonna think that they can make it, man. Because that's prophecy too, right? But they can't pass the bounds that the Heavenly Father has set, man. And we know there's a time and there's a season to all things under the sun, man. And we're almost at the end of this kingdom, right? And Esau, Edom knows it, right? But it doesn't mean that he's not going to try to hold on to it with both his hands, man, right? It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou wast striven against Ha'adawan Yahweh. That's what it's all about, man, right? This spiritual war, man. Because it goes all the way back to what I was reading in Genesis. You know, it goes all the way back to what I was reading in Genesis, right? That these two nations that were, that these two nations will be separated from the womb of Rebecca, and they'll be in contrary one to another, man. One will be, a vessel made to honor, and another a vessel to dishonor, right? And Esau, Edom was always at war with the Most High from the beginning. It's the same spirit that Cain had. It's exactly the same spirit that Cain had, man. Right? He never truly feared the Heavenly Father. That's why he brought back he brought back that sacrifice that was unworthy, because he didn't truly fear the Lord, man. Normally, that's how the Most High set up, and that's how the Most High made them. At the end of the day, man. And they don't cease from striving against the Lord and his people, right? Because to strive against us, and when I say us, I mean us Israelites, right? It's to strive against the apple of the Heavenly Father's eye, man, right? So this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people unto another. That's right. And that's the time period we're in right now, man. The translating of the kingdom. And that's happening. That's happening on the spiritual level right now, man. Like I say, now these heathen nations are sipping from that cup of the Lord's indignation that we've been sipping from, man. It's just that now we're just finishing up the dregs, and these heathens have started sipping. Going back to what I was saying about, Esau strung out on fentanyl, out there in Babylon, man. Esau's in a bad way right now. That's because that cup's being passed, man. And Lord's little by little translating the kingdom from one people to another. But he's doing it spiritually first, because we know that the kingdom of heaven is within us first and foremost, man. So as the Heavenly Father's, rebuilding the tabernacle of David, right? And we know that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, speaking about us coming back into remembrance, right? The Heavenly Father's getting ready to translate it physically too. And that's one of the main reasons Esau, Edom so pissed, because he knows that, man. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's exactly how Esau, Edom got his kingdom, right? By unrighteous dealings, being an unjust judge, man. It says, why is earth and ashes proud? Right? Again, understanding that Esau, Edom is the proudest man upon this earth, man. Ain't no one prouder than Esau, Edom. It says, there is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. Yeah. And what is Esau, Edom coveting after? He's coveting after the blessing that he sold to us, right? Which are the promises that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which ultimately is the kingdom of heaven, right? Which is going to be an eternal kingdom, man. A kingdom that is going to be, that is going to abide forever and be judged in righteousness, right? And that's the point of this lesson again, but going back to the point that true judgment is about to be established, man. And it's being established right now as we speak. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. This is Jeremiah 51:20. I'm going to start from 19. It says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance, man. So we are meant to be the true judges of this earth, man. The Heavenly Father said He made this world for our sakes, man, and He set the bounds of the people, the other nations, according to the number of the children of Israel. But this earth was created for our sakes, man. And it says, "Thou art my battle axe and my weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms." See, that's that translation, because the Heavenly Father's been using Esau, Edom to do that for so long, man, in unrighteousness. But we getting ready to receive our hammers, man. Our gavels. Right? It says, "Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I break Salakia, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms," man. Yeah, in righteousness, man. Because when we do rule, right? When the tabernacle of David is ruling on this earth under Yahweh Shai, man, we're going to be ruling in righteousness, man. Every judgment that goes forth is going to be in righteousness according to the word of Yahweh, man. And that time's fast approaching. It's fast approaching. This is 1 Corinthians 6:2. It says, "Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?" We understand according to the scriptures that the saints are the Israelites, man. We are the saints, starting off with the elect, the 144,000, the 1/3 of Israel, man. Right? It says, "Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, ye are unworthy to." So, like, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Right? And that's a rhetorical question, because the answer to that is no. Because when we're ruling here on the earth, right, in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be judging all matters, man, both big and small, from the greatest, to the most menial, right? But we're going to be doing it all in righteousness, man, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the difference, right? It says, "Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more these things that pertain to this life? If then ye have judgments of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church." Right? And right now we are the least esteemed, man. We're the least esteemed. So we gotta be willing to judge the smallest matters, man. Especially if we're gonna judge the world. It says we're gonna judge angels. But it's all gonna be in righteousness. That's the difference between us judging and the unjust judges who are Esau, Edom, that are about to be taken out of that seat, man. Right? Again, the hammer of the earth being cut asunder and destroyed. And it can't come soon enough, man. We got to see it out, obviously, and Lord willing, we're able to see it out. But nonetheless, as the days go by, man, we're seeing that Esau's losing more and more of a hold on his kingdom, man. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful to see him, be alive in these times to witness it, man. And Lord willing, the Heavenly Father give us the spirit to enjoy unto the end, till we actually, if it be of the Most High, it will be of the first fruits, man. So something I was meditating on, man, about the judges of the earth now and the true judges of the earth, talking about the saints in the world to come, which is the kingdom of heaven, man, which is going to be established here on the earth. So with that, Lord willing, short lesson was edifying in some way, shape or form. To the next one, I want to give all praises, honor and the glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Waha Racha Kodash, and Shalom to the elect.